Oh yeah, I'm back again, and this time, look at that little beauty. That's an AMECO R5, American made, I think, back in the 60s. Anyway, got this really cheap off eBay. It was in a hell of a state, really, but to be expected for the price. Anyway, I've been doing my usual restoration bit on it. It got broken glass there on the dial, but I can't do much about that. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. Don't know if I can. Yeah, it's just obviously a shortwave foreign station on 15 point something megs. Anyway, yeah, so the BFO didn't work on it when I got it. There's no dial string on it, so you couldn't tune it with a. But luckily, there was a nice chap on YouTube who put a good video on there about restringing the dial for this radio, and yeah, I followed that, and it works pretty well. As you can see, it's going up and down. Yeah, so that was good. It's a bit of a state inside, but I'll just turn the light on here, overhead light, and as you can see, this does run, well, it used to run on internal batteries, and it looks like they've corroded and leaked. I've seen a few like this, even on YouTube videos, with that mark in there. So it's a common thing with these radios, but they run off 9 volt. They don't use a lot of current, really, about 50 milliamps max. Turn the volume up. So, and they, I think, used to have a 6D cell pack that went in there. I don't know how, but anyway, it did. And I'd probably run it for ages on 6D cells, you know, that small amount of current. Anyway, what I've done, I've been running this off a 9 volt regulated supply here, but I'm going to get some D cell holders and fit them in there. I'm going to get 4 along there, hopefully, and 2 along the bottoms. Give me 6 wired in series, give me 9 volts, and I can run it off D cells. I've got LED light strip I'm going to put in there. This is self-adhesive, you've probably seen these, they go in cars and that, but amber one. But this will stick, hopefully, in the lid, in the case, along the top there, and shine through onto the display. I've had it going just temporarily, just tried it with sellotaped it, and it works alright. So so that'll be fixed to the case. I've just sprayed the case black hammerite, and that's over there. There you go. So I've only just done that, so probably that'll be right to fit on tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, so let's just turn the power off a minute to it, get the right one. That should go off. Yep. I'll just show you inside. As you can see, it's a bit of looks horrible, but anyway, there's my new dial cord. It's a bit thicker than the stuff that was originally on it, but that works alright. Yeah, so I followed that guy's instructions on YouTube, and yeah, it's just getting the spring tension right, but probably needs a little bit more on it, but it's pretty good anyway. It works pretty good. Yeah, so that's the old transformer that used to run on 117 volts AC, because it's American, so obviously that's all been disconnected inside. But yeah, so So I'm going to say fit the battery holders in there and there, and that'll be done away with, because that's just to connect to 9 volts at the moment on external power. Yeah, so yeah, pretty good. You can see there's a switch there. When it used to run on AC, you can have an external battery or an internal battery, which I don't know why they put external battery, but it was actually 117 volt lead used to go in and to that transformer, and obviously cut down to 9 volts. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, I did think about cleaning all this up, but I ain't gonna bother really. As long as it looks good on the outside and it works alright. So yeah, the little speaker in it sounds pretty good. It actually gets some bass on that. Amazing. On the shortwave broadcast, you can actually hear a bit of bass. Sounds quite good. I've got the user manual, and it gives you all the alignment procedure. It's not too far out actually. I set the dial when I restrung it, and set the dial. I've got a signal generator down here, so I can set any frequency I want. And I just checked it and got it set on one of the bands and tried the other bands, and they're all pretty close. But you know, it might just need a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, so I'll put an external aerial sock on the back. One of my RCA phonos. That's what I use. It's got antenna connections here, ground and antenna, and I've just done that in parallel with those connections. Yeah, the BFO, that after sort of investigation, I found this transistor had gone, so I stuck another one in. That's there, and I just put it under the board. I cut the old one out, which was on top of the board. 2N2923, I think. Yeah, and I put an equivalent one in, a BC547. It's an MPN. It's only for a BFO, and yeah, it seems to work alright. It's got a funny method of tuning the BFO. It uses a coil with a ferrite slug running in and out of it, which is on a threaded shaft. So as you turn the BFO, it pulls the slug in and out and tunes it, obviously on that coil, into the BFO. Quite a novel idea, I suppose. Yeah, it seems to work alright. That's all the coils for alignment for each channel. I'll say I haven't touched any of those yet. I've only had this about 3 days, and yeah, but I'm pleased it works, and I've had it on sideband and that. It's not brilliant, bit raspy on sideband and that. I've tried a different transistor in the oscillator. I might see if I can get the proper, well, you can get the proper one, the 2N2923 on eBay, so I might get the proper one for it. But I mean, that works, but I don't know, looking at it with a scope and that, it's oscillating. Anyway, yeah, but so yeah, so that was that. Yeah, the rest of it, not too bad. I mean, it's, you know, but these were made in a kit form or a already built form, and I don't know if this one was a kit or not, because some of the soldering that looks a bit iffy in it, so I think it may have been a kit one. I don't know. And normally got a K on the end of the R5, so it's a AMECO R5K if it's a kit, or R5 if it's built already, you know, pre-built one. But looking at some of the joints, it looks like it may have been a kit, unless it's just been rehashed a bit, you know, over the years. I don't know really, but anyway, it works, and yeah, I'm pleased. It only cost me 20 quid, so I think I've done quite well really. Cleaned up all the knobs on the front, took them all off and give them all a good clean, and cleaned the front panel, took all this off, just removed it all, and cleaned it all and cleaned behind the glass as well. It's actually glass, so it's not perspex, but I say it's got the crack in it. But I re-glued it behind because it's glued at each end, but some of the glue had got a bit weak, so I re-glued that. It's got a band spread control, which yeah, that's quite a fine control, so that's good for sideband and that. Then you've got the switch here to turn the BFO on and off, AMCW. Yeah, it's I just like the look of it, really. It look quite neat, you know. So when I get the battery holders, hang on, let's just put this down. So yeah, so when I get the battery holders fitted in, run off batteries, I mean that should last for ages off them. Even running the LED strip, it doesn't use a lot of current. But I can always put a switch in to turn the LEDs off, the lighting. Or I might use one of these switches, the ANL switch, because it's not really, doesn't do a lot really. Yeah, so but yeah, it's not bad really. I thought I'll put it on. I don't want to disappoint. I'll put it on. Might turn the power supply on. Might help. Right. Ooh, right. Right, there's a BFO coming on, as you can hear. Turn this back up to 40 meters, where it was. It's somewhere near. Don't know what's going on here. I think I thought the air will come out, but right, it's just got, it's very strong on the RF gain on this. You probably heard.
Celor doi artiști la adresa societății, valabilă până astăzi. Toate lucrările aparțin colecției de artă europeană privată.
It's very good on the just the broadcast. It's, as you can hear it, they blast in.
Inclusiv gravă monștri care, așa cum ne-a spus.
Oh, I know, because I was on the higher band when I was playing around. Right, put it back on 40, hopefully. Yeah, it's quite a lot of fiddling about. You need 2 hands really. Yeah, as you can hear, it works. It's not brilliant audio, but yeah, I think it'd be better running on batteries, DC, pure DC. The power supply should be alright, but can't beat batteries, can they really? And as I say, they should last probably a year in this, if even using it every day, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it's not bad. It didn't have no bottom on it when I got it, and I might make a cardboard bottom to go on it just to keep any muck out and stuff. It did have a metal plate, I think, originally, and I say it's got the cover to go on it. Nothing on the back, it's all open at the back, but there you go, and it's only low voltage, so it doesn't matter really. Yeah, I think it's quite good. And so I get the LED strip fitted into the lid, and when the lid's on, it should, well, they will shine down through there onto the display. When I get it all fitted up, I'll do another video and show you it sort of complete. It looks smart with the black case on it as well. I think it was sort of, wasn't bad condition, the case anyway, really, but anyway, it's got black hammerite on it, which is what I've done a lot of my radios with, and I'll show you it, and hopefully I can get some other stations on it and stuff, you know, go on 20 meters or something, or whatever. But this actually covers up to 54 megs, so it even covers a 6 meter band really. But I don't, you know, but I tried it with signal generator, and it does, you know, it's pretty close on all the, I tried on 30, 40, 50 with signal gen, and it's pretty well bang on really. So yeah, but you know, I mean, in the day when this was out 60s, and I mean above 30 megs, there's a lot of stuff going on in America, police and all that. It's got police written on there and stuff like that, you know. And I remember even back in the 80s, I used to listen above 30 megs and listen to stuff from America coming through, you know. But of course, I suppose the bands are getting better, but I don't feel that stuff's broadcast on there now. I'm not sure in America or not, but yeah, it's good. Anyway, it's gone on a bit, this video, so I'll say cheers for now, and I'll come back with another video on this little AMECO R5. There's a few videos on YouTube with this radio, but I just saw it and I liked it, and I saw it on eBay for cheap, so yeah, so I went for it. And I'll say do another demo, hopefully with the lid on and looking really posh and smart. Yeah, just a shame that was cracked really, that front panel there, but just one of those things, isn't it really? At least it's all there together and doesn't alter the reading, because it's, you know, it goes, two halves go back together really tight, so the yeah, the reading's pretty good on the dial anyway. Right, okay, that'll do. Well, I'm rambling on. I'll catch you again soon on another exciting video, and show you a bit more with this AMECO R5. So thanks for watching anyway, and I'll hopefully, well, I'll catch you soon. This is G7ILP, Kev saying bye for now.